is launching the water tower in Gwinnett County. Frank just mentioned it actually opened a few weeks ago with the groundbreaking, and she is here to tell that story of what is happening and how this first of its kind global demonstration hub is going to transform the way we accelerate the adoption of water technologies. So Melissa, over to you.
Thank you very much, Mary. So great to be here this morning. Just want to share a few exciting things that we're working on at the water tower. You know I'm preaching to the choir when I talk about the importance of water to everything. Water is life. There's no job, there's no product that we deal with, that we handle anything that didn't rely on water at some point in its life cycle. This is not a political issue. It can be made a political issue, but this is not a political issue. This is something that we all need to get around. And I firmly believe that at the heart of community resiliency, you know, a community that has everything it needs to be resilient, at the heart of that is access to clean water. So how do we get there? We are at the water tower really focused on you know, collaboration, bringing everyone together to solve tomorrow's water challenges, even today's water challenges. And that's why our relationship with GWW, Global Waterworks, is so important and so critical to everything that we do. We are developing a fantastic campus in Northeast Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, so just outside in Buford. Have several hundred acres that we're developing. This just shows some of the key components that we have. We have just completed construction of what's labeled B1, which is our headquarters building, and are almost done with our field training center, which is all about skilled trade workforce in the water industry. Our main headquarters building includes great laboratory space, R&D space, event space, classrooms, training locations. We have consulting and engineering firms that are here on the campus with us, which can provide great technical assistance to people who are coming in to do R&D. And we're preparing for the next building. So really excited about that. Just got this one done. I'm going to enjoy it for about a month and then start on the next phase. And we did, as Frank mentioned, just had our ribbon cutting a couple weeks ago. Just a beautiful, amazing facility. Really excited to share it with everyone as we go forward. So again, as you think about the water tower, trying to reimagine the future of water, we're really doing this in 4 key areas. So it's that applied research piece, not academic research, but how do we actually help the utilities or the vendors develop their programs and their products to solve the problems that we're talking about. And that pushes us into that R&D space, a very unique facility in that we have live water quality flows coming from an adjacent wastewater plant to our facility. So you could actually tap into live flows and test your treatment technologies and those kinds of things. I only know of one other facility in the world that has this capability. So really excited to bring that. Workforce development is at the core of everything we do. We're trying to create that workforce pipeline. We're trying to make water workforce a sexy option so that we can bring people into the field. We have such a huge workforce challenge as we go forward, no matter where you are in the world. You know, workforce seems to be one of the core issues. And then public engagement, because we need the public to support us. So public perception is a key part of a lot of the research that we do. How do you get people comfortable with water reuse? How do they value water? How can we increase that value so that people, you know, feel good about that? Just picked a couple of not really startups, but small startups that I'm really excited about. For Earth is an amazing organization, a small little core group that's looking at decentralized water treatment. Will be great in all parts of the world. We're demoing them in some of the reject water that would normally go back to the headworks of a plant, but how can you go ahead and incorporate that and send it out as drinking water? So really testing some different things. very cool smart systems that are, I mean, literally someone in with an elementary education or just walking in could run the entire system based on the dashboards and everything that they have. Olea is another great product. They do edge analytics, and we've been able to see a significant impact in revenue generation. So water that's being lost because of the way the meters work and calculate revenue. So it's going back in and actually capturing what's actually happening, which has been a great revenue stream without necessarily increasing the rates or anything like that. It's just capturing what's already being used. And then Voda is a good partner to the water tower. We're testing their product out and actually helping them with some new R&D to help small utilities with that predictive analytics kind of thing. So some great companies out there, just as small. I mean, this is, you know, just a couple that came to the shop today. We're focused on some events. Frank and Mary mentioned Demo Days, which is our big industry splash next week, corresponding with Earth Day. So we're really excited about that. We have over 40 vendors that are going to be bringing their technologies or their widgets onto the campus and letting potential customers and utilities and other people feel comfortable holding that equipment, seeing how it works, asking questions, connecting. A big part of that is our control room. So those smart technologies, how do you show people the type of information? We're so data rich, but we're not necessarily data smart. So how can we show what that data can actually do to make us more efficient and smarter and more efficient utilities? And then another big event that we have coming up next September is a Water Innovation Leadership Summit. Again, going back to workforce, how do we get 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, seniors in high school excited about water and thinking about careers in water instead of being attracted to something else that they've seen along the way. Great partners. So blessed to have so many people interested and involved in what we're doing on the campus. And really just here to be a resource. We'll be using the Global Waterworks platform to push out information on the technologies that are being developed here, on opportunities to engage. Just really excited to be part of the conversation. Thanks, Mary.
Yeah, it's totally awesome, Melissa. And as you can all see, this reason we want to know and celebrate the water tower, and kudos to Melissa for launching it on time, delivering as promised. And we just trust that it will be the accelerator that we need on our planet, because that's what we're all here for. And so you can say you heard about it first, and everyone in this community can say you're part of making global water work by spreading the word on the water tower and potentially exhibiting there and joining in their efforts. So.